Hey Aquarius, happy February. For you guys for this month, I grabbed my Tatiana's Fortune cards. It's this really bright, vibrant Lenormand deck, and I like the way that these particular cards pop. The imagery in it's super simple, but sometimes it's nice just to look at the symbols and then come up with myriad meanings for what it all could mean. Now, when I do these, I don't like to focus in on anything that's super predictive or overly specific just because it's going out to a group of people, and I don't find that to be all that accurate. What I like to do is just lay it down and basically get a gist of what the energy is going to be like this month. Maybe for some of you, it applies to something that you're working on, or maybe it's just a focus point for you this month to ensure the best possible month. So let me go ahead and just shuffle these, and then I'll throw a card down here for the central theme. And what came out for you guys here right in the center, though, is the whip. The whip is honestly a little bit of a challenging card. It usually represents cycles, difficult challenges that you've been going through. So if some of you have been going through sort of a repetitive, difficult cycle lately, this would definitely apply to you. So let's see what we have next to it. And with the child card next to it over here, that usually implies maybe you're looking at something new. Maybe you've been looking for a fresh start or a new beginning, something you just want to do differently, something to break the norm of the way you're doing the things right now. But with the whip and the snake over here together, that means you could be talking yourself out of it. Maybe you're running into some insecurity issues and getting that general feeling that, you want to do this, but you don't know if you can do this. And then you just keep going through the same cycle. And cycles like this with the whip can honestly create like a lot of unnecessary stress. So just something to think about. And with the bouquet up here at the top, this is basically like a focus point. With the bouquet, well, sometimes it implies dating. Sometimes it means like actual gifts that are given to other people. But it also has a lot to do with just blooming. Maybe you're trying to come into your own. Maybe you're trying to get yourself into a better spot. Maybe you have a personal development program going on so you can get to a place where you feel even happier, or just feel like you're better off than you are right now. And what's nice about that is focusing on this blooming right now. What you're manifesting down here is the storks. The storks is a nice big positive change. That's basically flying into better days. It's getting through these difficult cycles right here and being able to get yourself exactly where you want. And the only thing that's stopping you, if you look at the outside energies here, which is the bouquet, the snake, the storks, and the child, this is just you want to bloom, but you're going through this difficult cycle, which is kind of keeping you held back, and it's making it difficult for you to get to where you want to be. But if you make it over that hump, you've got the stork and the child, which means you're flying into something brand new. You're going to be able to move yourself into better days. So let's look at the internal energies here. And this feels like it's pretty, with the key right here, this usually implies that something that you're trying to change could be pretty significant. First of all, with the child, the key, and the bouquet, whatever this new beginning is that you're trying to get for yourself, it feels like it's more based on sort of self-growth, self-development type stuff for the most part. And it's key. It's integral to your own well-being. It's integral for you to get this positive movement. But again, we have this challenging snake over here with the whip that's made this cycle difficult for you. And it appears that it's difficult here because we have the book. The book is a card of unknowns, of secrets, of sometimes pages that haven't been read, or even pages that haven't necessarily been written yet. So what you could be battling with is whatever it is that you want to do, or whatever it is that you've been focused on, you just don't know if it's going to be beneficial for you. Maybe it even feels like a bit of a risk. When you see the book and the snake here together, oftentimes that can indicate that you might be deceiving yourself a little bit. You might be coming up with worries, which all are part of this difficult cycle here, leading you to believe that this is something that you can't do. But ultimately, all of the aspirations over here on this side are great. With the key, the child, and the lily over here, this is a huge focus on getting a new beginning that you really want. And this new beginning with the lily here can bring a lot of peace. It can bring a lot of serenity into your life. You can basically make a lot of positive changes. And here with the storks, you can fly into better days. The only thing, again, not to be overly repetitive, but the only thing here that's stopping you right now is the challenge with this cycle, the challenge with these unknowns. when you look at the lily, the whip, and the book here together, you want things to be peaceful, you want things to be serene, but you keep going through this challenging cycle due to things that you don't know, and then maybe you could end up deceiving yourself a little bit or talking yourself out of things. However, really what it's going to come down to, I think, is just pushing yourself through it. You just need to find a way to open this book, maybe even write down things if it feels like it's necessary for you to journal out all of your goals, your aspirations, things that you want to do, because the storks is flying right into the house over here, and then the house is a card of safety. It's feeling secure, it's feeling grounded, it's feeling completely comfortable being yourself. But I think throughout this month, I mean, the main message here is to continue to go forward with whatever it is that you're trying to do, but just know that there could be some mental constructs in place that try to hold you back. Ultimately, your best bet there is just to continue pushing through it the best you can. You are going to fly into better days over here. You're going to feel safe by the end of this month. I think you're going to be able to unlock whatever these secrets are here with the key and the book, and then eliminate this snake, eliminate these difficult cycles, and get that brand new beginning that you so aspire toward.